Super 100 MPH. Thanks very much, guys. Got to go racing.
Super 100 MPH, you've got to come to this site. It is motorsport at its very best.
I hope you are watching Super 100 MPH.
Super 100 MPH.
See you there.
Racing.
How old are you,
Well,
78. Oh, Christ, you're a youngster. I am. Super 100 MPH. No wonder I can drive quicker than you. I'm about 8 years old. Super 100. Super 100 MPH.
Really interesting.
Thank you.
And what is the hell? Super 100 MPH.
Away they go, and Alan Moffat gets going more quickly in first gear. I don't think he's working the car hard as he lets Colin Bond jump.
see a big future in historic racing.
So I set up an office for him, and I said, right, Fred, I said, well, how about we kick off Gibson Motorsport again? He said, well, how the hell do we do that?
And then we were looking for drivers, and what I did in the days back in Sydney, I knew Barry Seaton very well. He drove with me at the Bathurst in 67 and 68, and he's a good friend of mine. His son Glenn was looking for something to do. I was looking for an engine man, so I asked Barry Seaton to come down to Melbourne and take over the engine shop and do the engine development, which he did. And by doing that, Glenn Seaton arrived in Melbourne as well and become a junior driver for us.
In 1986, Gary Scott debuted the Group A Skyline 6-cylinder turbo with another spectacular pole position. In 1987, victory came agonisingly close with the unforgettable Glenn Seaton in second place.
Oh, Glenn.
And then I realised in HR 31 days we needed to get an experienced driver in the team that really taught the young guys. And I said, you write out a list of 6 people, I'll write out a list of 6 people on a bit of paper and tell me, then we'll look at the list. Top of that list was Jim Richards on both lists.
As always, the foundation of the Nissan success story was teamwork. Gibson's close-knit squad is unique in touring car racing. There is a genuine camaraderie and mutual respect that stamps the Gibson Motorsport Nissan GTR team as one of the best to ever conquer the Bathurst Mountain Classic.
We'd heard that Berringer had retired, Paul Berringer had retired from Toyota. We said, let's give him a call, because he was very much part of the era.
It's often difficult in a corporate world to understand that the team sometimes actually is going to fail, and it picks itself up, keeps running, and off it goes. So balancing the corporate and sponsorship with the objectives of the day-to-day race team operation is something that needs a bit of understanding and a bit of explaining within a large company.
Well, really, I run the whole show, I suppose. Really, I really make decisions on sort of like what tyres they use, what laps they do, and who drives the car. All you do is great little thing. You measure turn, leave it there. You 3 down there, and 2 off back here. If something goes wrong, it's my fault.
This has been our team. This to me is a win for Scapie and I and Fred. There's no number 1 driver in our team, as you know, and Mark absolutely drove brilliantly. The car was perfect, so it's an equal win for both Mark and I and Fred, because without them I couldn't have done it.
Some people say these are the good old days, but if you're a motorsport devotee, are they really? What about the 60s, the 70s and the 80s, the great racing at Amaroo Park, at Bathurst and elsewhere, the legends of the sport, Moffat, Brock, others, but not just them. There were a cast of many that maybe, if you're a youngster, you've never heard of. Maybe, if like me, you're an oldster, you've got to dredge up the memory to recall who they were, the people that put on extraordinary motorsport. You can still see it, you know. Super100MPH. It's on YouTube. Relive the great days of motorsport.